Hmm. Alrighty, I think I need this too. Nice. Awesome. I am live. I am live. Hello, everyone. I hope that my audio settings are fine. You all can hear me. And I think I should just begin. I am not hoping anyone would come and watch my stream today, but who knows? Who knows? I have been requested to send the link though to. So this guy will go to strictly. Okay, I do not want to read this, and I am not sure. I am not. Why are they? Why is it no? Anyways, live on Twitch on the Let's Talk app. Do we? I think we have a domain. So is it Let's Talk? That mm, oh no, we do not have a domain. Although there is a repository. Nice, nice. I can paste this link. Very remove embeds, and I have to do a HTTPS. Awesome, awesome. This should be enough, although the plan is not to exactly work on Let's Talk app, but give it a save so that I can start working on it very soon. Although I have been getting some messages, let me see, we can do some. Okay, so I feel also I think UI, yeah, that was just a debug thing. Debug thing that I did not remove before deploying to prod my pad. Remove from the next deployment. Cool. I don't think I can read this, or it is important for the stuff that I'm about to do, so I will ignore this guy. I also want to make announcement on Twitch, on my server. I mean, not really my server. Twitch.tv codes be extracting it. Stream from one repo into another. Not extracting, but moving. Awesome, awesome. Hope people can hear me. I have no idea. At least I don't have people in chat. So, oh, I can click on this guy. Awesome. So, if like just if anyone is watching, let me know if my audio is clear. I could not test it before this stream. I did try to, but the stream does not open on my phone for some reason. So, yeah, I guess I should start. I said that I will start at 15, so I have time. Should I wait for people? I think it would be a very bad idea. So I guess I'll just start working. So there is just too much noise in the background. It is very annoying. Oh, there are just too many dogs out there. The thing is, I cannot put my earphones also because I'm waiting for someone. And if they knock on the door, I won't be able to hear it if I have earphones on. Okay. Mm. Sorry for the trouble. I will just go ahead and start working now. It would be the right thing to do. So, yeah. So, the plan is to work on the Talk app, but we do not have the source code to work on it. And I will tell you why. So, this is the source of the Talk app. There are no files here, only license, and license is MIT. Good stuff. But the real source code is in a private repo in here. So this is actually a private repository of fiftra.com. So this is work stuff. I won't talk too much about it, although I think I should give an explanation of what is this. So, when you go to 50.com, okay, maybe you cannot. Yeah, you cannot. But this is internal stuff, so only employees of 50.com can actually use this thing. But this is a sort of like an alternative to Google Meets. So what you can do is you can create a meeting and you can share the link with others. The other people don't have to be employees of Fifth. Anyone who has the link can join the meeting. So I could create a meeting here and yeah, why not allow? So this is a very typical meet app. I can join the meeting and then I can copy this link and share it with anyone. So any one of you who are watching the stream can click on this link and join this meeting, which would be weird. So I'll just end it right now. And yeah, that is the meetup. So the source code of that thing lives in this .com repository, and I have to get it out of here and put it in here. So that's the task for today. Now there is I should also clarify that the Talk app is built on top of this service called Dite. So all the infrastructure, the backend, WebRTC stuff, SFUs, and all those servers are provided by this company called Dite. And the Talk app that I'm using is only you can say it is a front end of a Dite powered backend. So yeah, uh, although the front end is, I should tell you, a little interesting because it is written in this framework called Fasten, which I am guessing most people don't know, and it is not important today that you know anyways because we are doing Git stuff. So I'll just not prefer explaining it. Although if you want to check it out, you can go on fasten.com and check it out yourself. So yeah, I will ignore Fasten. I will for today also ignore diet, although we may, if we choose to work on it on stream in future, we may talk about it in future sessions. So there are two directories in here in the private repo that I'm interested in. The first of all, this is the talk subdirectory, which has some Rust code. Ooh, which is very interesting. You might be thinking, okay, so I said that the talk app that I'm working on is just a front end. So how am I writing front end in Rust? That is a good question. And the answer to that is WebAssembly. So this talk app is getting compiled into a WASM module, and surprisingly, this WASM module works with the framework that I just talked about. So I will not maybe if first what we'll do is take it out of this repository so that I can talk more about the source code in public, and then I will explain how it works. That sounds like a good idea. So I'll stick to the agenda. The goal is to take this subdirectory out of here and call it a backend maybe. So backend to a front end thing. And there is also a talk in www. So this is the actual front end stuff. So it has a index.ftd file. No syntax highlighting by the way, but we are fine. So this is the UI of the talk app. So if how do I prove it to you? So I can go to flipkart.com/talk and show you this string which says past sessions. And where is, oh, here I was on GitHub, right? So I can search for past sessions. So this file heading medium, you can probably guess what is going on here, but this is a component, this is a value. Basically this will be compiled to HTML somehow, and then you will get that HTML page. Anyways, not something that I would explain today, but the goal is to get the talk subdirectory and the www/talk subdirectory. So this is the front end written in first and by the way, and this is the backend for front end. So this in Rust by the way. So we want to grab these two directories, rename this guy to probably backend for now, and this guy I wanted to live in the root directory, but that might change in the futures. But it would be ideal if I can move it to some subdirectory first. So this is the thing. Now, challenges. How do you take these two folders and put it in Let's Talk? This open. So I'm going to first clone this guy. I do not have it on my system. So I will go to projects and I will get clone. Let's talk. Hmm. So I have let's talk here. One commit, nice initial commit by who? By Amityu, and we have a few things. Okay. Anyways, so this is the talk app, and I want to somehow get these two directories from the private repo. Now I could just copy and paste the directories there, but that would not be ideal because I also want all the commits that are associated with each of these files. Because even though these commit messages are bad, but they are something. History is important, people. You want to preserve the history as much as you can, and there are probably a lot of commits. I think I did at least 10 commits while I was working on this thing last week. So I will have to just get the history out of here somehow. Now I have already done this before, but I do not remember how I did it. What do I mean by that? So I have made a pull request in this GitHub repository, which was merge. Okay. So I think this is the right one. Yes. So this, I'll explain what is going on here. Hmm. So some time ago, actually last year, November 12, I did something similar and I moved fastandstack.com, the contents of this repo This is archived and has so many commits. Hmm. And I merged those commits along with the files into Fasten. But it is a bit weird that here I can see 2400 comments and here only 250 commit. Okay, I think GitHub stops showing commits beyond 250. Is that what it is? I oh yeah, we are willing to merge 2400. So this is the wrong number. This is the right number 2430. And here we okay, we may have made five more commits. I okay. So the extra five commits must be. I don't remember and I don't care, but this seems alright. This seems valid. We want to do the same thing, but for the talk. So I also wrote how did I do this? So I used this thing, which I will use it again. Okay, so I had cloned the repo. I ran filter repo and some reason I forced it. Okay, then I cloned fasten, went into fasten, git remote, add, force fasten, okay, merge. Hmm. Hmm. But this will take everything of .com and put it. So I don't want everything. I want only two directories. So can I get that? How do I use it? So I filter repo. Okay, nice. This has a path parameter. Two subdirectory filter. Hmm. They don't have a help thingy. Anyway, so I think I have it installed. Awesome. Mm, nice. Okay, I will reopen it. I will go here, increase the font size, and let's go to let's talk. I also want .com. I'll just go to the main branch, pull in the latest changes. We are already up to date. Hmm, hold on. Sorry, I'm using phone texting someone. It is important. Uh, Hmm. Anyways, I hmm, dun, 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 dun. Mhm. I don't think I have anyone watching, so that is also great. I can use my phone for as long as I want, although it is not a good thing. I have to get some work done. But, anyways, so yeah, where were we? I will just delete this guy because this has some stuff that we cannot show on stream. So the deal is to run filter repo here, get those two things into a directory, then apply it. And if things don't work the way I wanted them to be, then we can make a few extra commits fixing that thing. Anyways, although that would be okay, we will think about that later. First, we need to run filter repo, get help on this guy, and so options rewrites history unless analyze or write are not given into specific rules. It refuses rewriting unless either run from a clean fresh clone or force was given. So we will probably have to give force directed to write reports. Okay, no, as no specified path matching none of those. To include in filtered history union of paths. So we exactly want path clock. So I think running path clock this and This will do the trick. And then I want, what is it? Where did it go? This guy. No, not this guy. Not this guy. So I want to add it to a subdir. Okay, I may not want this. So because this will put the selected files into a subdirectory, which is what we wanted to do for fast, and because this fasten.com folder will appear here under fasten, but I don't want that to happen to the top app, so I will not do that, and I will run analyze. Ooh, so it has, why is it showing node modules though? I think I am ignoring it, but it is somehow still. What happens if I delete this guy? Huh, do this. Hmm, okay, and then I run this. Nice. Uh, okay, so I think what it wants is this guy. Are you kidding me? I want this, this. Analyzes in, it is a read only operation. What do you mean? Does the, hmm, what do you mean? Okay, I think I can do dragon. So let's try dragon then. Override repository since this does not look like a fresh clone. So if you want to proceed anyway, use force. Ah, what is in? So we can probably remove UI if track components editor command K parser, and what is in the uh, uh oh yeah, we can restore this guy. Hmm. Now let's see. Freezing. This does not look like a fresh clone. This is a fresh clone. What do you mean? What do you mean? This does not look like a fresh clone. Ah, I have all the history that I want. I will. I think it's what happens if I do force. New history written in now, not running, cleaning out. I comparing get filter repo original filter K. So this means I can get filter repo fast export original with get filter repo fast export filter. Uh, so it is not including a bunch of stuff, which is what I want, but it should also be include. Okay, so I guess I will just go YOLO. So I will not do this and let's see. So it has done a few things. First of all, there are a bunch of untracked files. Untracked file. So these three are fine because they are build files ignored by Git, ignored. I will start deleting every single. Oh no, I probably want this FT SQLite. Probably do. So I will move FT SQLite to FT SQLite. Nice. Local test SQLite. Okay, we can get rid of this guy. We can remove scripts, subscription, target. Okay, we can remove packages. Although the talk app does use some contents from here. But I will worry about that later. Although before deleting, I should check the history. So I only see a very setup talk. This is exactly the history that I wanted. Okay. Hmm. I remember having more commits, but I think this is correct. This seems correct. So we successfully did it. The filter repo worked, and we only have commit messages that belong to the files of Talk. That means we can safely remove every single. I mean, we don't have to remove it from here to be honest, because git merge will not include these guys. So I should probably leave it. Yeah, why worry about storage? And okay, so we have 593 files. Oh, it because we are also. Hmm. I want to. What is www wasm? It is a file. Huh. Well, you are definitely going email auth t2 IDE. Why can I? Okay, email auth wasm, subscription wasm, software bundle, software bundle JS map. Oh no, I also want the. No, I will maybe create missing file. So, huh, where is this guy? So I also wanted this cargo.toml file because the talk app is actually part of this cargo file. Ah, Well, I will move it manually. One file, history of that file was also not important. Okay, maybe it was. It could be. It could be. It could be. Where does it? Yeah, I did had one comment here. I mean, only this. Okay, so I only added cookie. That means we don't need cookie in this. Oh no. Hmm. Anyways, I will worry about that later. No one has come and verified my audio quality. That means I am the only one who will get to verify it later when it goes on YouTube. And by the way, it will. I'm not very interested in putting this out to YouTube because this is not really useful, but I have to so that I can reference it in future and maybe like not actually interesting thing is happening in this stream, but it is still a good thing to have a record of what you do on the internet. Maybe I can look back to this stream on next year and feel nostalgic about it. I don't know, but anyways, this will definitely go to YouTube. So we have successfully done that. We will delete these files, talk, js, build everything. Okay, Meloth. Hmm, nice. How many files do we have? We have the backend. Uh, so this seems weird because it does not have the talk. Yeah, it's somehow. Oh no, I did not write the right glob pattern. Should I do this again? That is the thing. That depends on what time is it. So it has only been 17 minutes into the stream officially. And I kind of want the readme file and the cargo toml file. Uh, well, seems like we are going to have to do it again. Is it deleted the top level? Wait, what? Remove before. What are you saying? Oh, okay. You are writing on Discord and I am looking at Twitch chat and thinking no one is watching. Yeah, yeah, because he's right. It actually removed the git ignored files and that is why I have all those red files there, which is correct. You should have warned me about the incorrect glob pattern also because now I don't have the history and I want it to be honest. I can actually move this guy to the talk repo and then manually copy the cargo toml file there and add another commit, but that would not be how the actual history was. So I will. Oh, wait. Ah, nice. So I think he's saying these things here because he does not have a Twitch account, so he cannot send messages there on Twitch. No, I don't want to. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's fine, but just know that I will be ignoring you from now because I will not be opening Discord. And when I'm streaming, Discord will not send me notification. Or I think it is the operating system that will not show those notifications. Although I think Discord also has a streamer mode. I don't know how to turn that on. But anyways, let me see how many commits are associated to that talk cargo file. So this guy has three commits. L- Yeah, I mean, it is only dependencies, and the way I added these dependency, I have also added comments on why they are necessary. So I think this should explain, and the history is not important. So maybe we can ignore it, although I don't feel good about it. Hmm. Anyways, so I have the right set of files. Now I need to run one command, history for the folder. What does he mean by that? I think I did click on the right thing. Anyways, I'm not gonna think about his messages. He is, by the way, for YouTube recordings context, he is kind of my boss, but he does not get to decide what I do on the stream. So, which is a great thing, by the way. Although I should mention that I am using his resources to stream. So this machine is his, although I could have used mine and that would have been better. But anyways, I have to, what do I have to do now? I have to go and run this command. So I have to go into the let's talk repo. I have to add this as a remote and I have to merge the history and we will be done for the day. So let's go to let's talk. We are here, we have freshly cloned it, we are in the repo. Let's add this guy. By the way, what is F? What does F mean? What does F mean? Git remote add, but what is F? Hmm. Can I do git remote add? It's with F option, git fetch name is run immediately after the remote information is set up. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So I want to do that. Remote add F and I can call it whatever and I have to give it a directory. So let's call it talk.com and it is in dot com. Yeah, I have to give it the repository thingy. So nice. And then I can run this command. Why is it selecting everything? Anyways, I will allow unrelated histories. This is necessary because we are interacting with two different Git repositories. So the history of the .com repo does not belong to the history of the talk app. So if we don't pass it this flag, Git will not merge it and will give you an error. So we will pass it. This is, by the way, I think I copied these instructions from this repo itself. So solving this with simple example with comparisons. Yeah, so they give a lot of situations where you would want to use this script. So I copied one of the situations and I ran the command, and that is how that works. So yeah, I am now going to run this guy, allow unrelated. I will not give the message, and then I have to give the branch and main. Okay, so I called it talk.com. By the way, you see how this autocomplete thing works? Do you want to know how I did it? Well, it is the default behavior of the fish shell. So I see a lot of people on the internet using ZSH. I think on Mac they also have started shipping ZSH by default, and it is a great shell mostly because you can customize it and add these features to it, and is also backwards compatible. Fish is, by the way, not. This is why people do not use it, but it is so nice. Like, you just have to install Fish and run it, and that is it. Everything that you see on the screen, the Git branch indication, the status of the command that you run, you will notice if it fails, it will automatically turn red, and all those stuff. Okay. He actually made an account. Anyways, yeah, yo, here with you. Yeah, so I was saying Face is very nice, and I have been so Face is actually the shell I have been using since I was in school, and I actually installed it for the purpose of customizing it, but I don't think that I have made any customizations to it at all. Anyway, I will first run this guy. I will run main merge merge merge. What do I want to say? Remote tracking branch talk.com. I think I want to say merge bring history from .com repo import migrate import is better, I guess. Nice. Now I have, okay, it made a merge commit. uh oh yeah, because I mean we could not ignore the merge committed. Although I think can I rebase it so that it is linear? Can I? Or the question is, should I? Should I care? By the way, the files are here. Yes, the files are here and they are structured the way that I wanted them to be. Although I want to rename talk to backend, and then www is probably fine, but it is not the like the content of www folder is not correct. Yeah. Why is it not correct? Because the yeah, cargo terminal etc are missing. That is one thing. So let's bring that in. Oh, I cannot, because do I have, oh, I deleted it. Nice. But okay, I also do not have the history, so I have to reclone this .com repo, which I can do because I don't have .com. Cd into projects, gh repo clone fifth.com, and this should work. This will take its time. We have some unusual stuff in our private repo that I won't talk about, so this will take time. In the meanwhile, What I want, I definitely wanted to rename talk to backend. Let's, oh shit, I also want my Nix files. Ah, anyways, I will bring them later. Hmm. So renaming. Do I have push access to this repo? I don't think I do. Do I? Can I push? We will find out. I think we will find. Oh, I cannot see settings, so I probably do not have post access here. So I will create. I should not assume though. I should first try, and if it fails, then I will create a new branch. So I will just say rename talk to backend. Nice. Are we done cloning? We are. So I will copy projects.com. What do I want to copy? I want to copy cargo toml file. I also want my flake files. But let's first copy cargo toml of this guy to here. So this is the cargo toml. I also want, although we can get rid of a lot of stuff from this cargo toml file. Uh, let's just copy it and then we will delete stuff from it. Okay. What else? I want all the flaky stuff. Nice. So, okay, if he is sending messages here, yeah, he has stopped sending me messages on Discord. So that is also great. Nice. So we have, I think we have all the things we cared about. So let's start by cleaning the flake file. So this is not FTSDK. What are we calling it? Let's talk. We want Rust. We want it for Linux and Mac. We want the Rust toolchain. We want the Rust toolchain file. So let's copy the Rust toolchain from .com and this guy. Oh no, there is no point even saying a name here, so I will not say it. We probably don't need OpenSSL as far as I remember. We also don't need package configs or these guys. Although I would keep package config just in case. We want cargo. We don't want diesel, or do we want diesel? We probably want diesel. Hmm. Because of so using the diesel CLI, if you know Rust, diesel is a database. It is not a full what do you call it? I forgot the word. It is not like Active Record or Django ORM. Oh yeah, ORM. I think it's called ORM. It is like a query builder. Yeah, ORM. So it is like a query builder, but it also has some nice introspection like thingy. So it will be able to read your database schema and generate Rust files from that, which is nice. And I may use it in the future, but it does not matter right now. We probably want Wasm pack. Node.js is definitely needed, although we can probably upgrade to the latest, or do I care? Hmm. So the latest is 22 and we are on 20. Wait, what's new? They had a page where they would show you release notes. Give me release notes. Mm, no. Okay. The old nodejs.org page was so nice. It would just tell you, sorry, I'm getting a call, so I am going to, how do I? Hmm. So, yeah, it was my mother. And yeah, so I was trying to learn about what is the latest LTS version. I am guessing this is 22. Wait, latest Node.js LTS. It is 20. Okay, there is a releases link. Nice. Hmm. It is not the hint I want to. Nice. So the latest according to this page is 23, but it does not say LTS here. Anyways, who cares? 20 is probably fine. Python we need black. I don't use. I have kind of stopped using it, but it is okay. Virtual and we definitely don't need. Okay, why do we even need Python? We don't need it. We need SQLite. We don't need. Okay. We only need. Mm. So do I want to use this auto SH script here? I probably don't. I will create my own. But for the time being, I'll comment it out. Rust path and everything else is fine. So let's go to the next guy. Flake lock will update itself. Rust toolchain is fine. We are using nightly backend cargo toml. So I want to copy all this stuff and only want to keep that here. Okay, how do I? I think there is no faster way of doing it. So I'll first clean things up. So we don't have. Okay, we do, did we rename it to backend? We did. So there is only one. If there is only one workspace member, does it even make sense to have a cargo workspace? I am not sure, but I will have it anyway. Profile link time optimization. What is opt level? Oh, it is optimization. Okay. Amit Upadhyay. Okay, I want to include myself. Nice. Edition, description. What was the hmm, let's talks packet of let's talk. Let's call it WebAssembly backend. License is MIT. repository is fast and community. Homepage does not exist yet. So I will, mhm, I will use the GitHub repo. We need FTSDK. We don't need these guys. Do we? I don't think I am using FTSys. Am I? Oh, holy, wait a second. I may be using. Nope. So we are not using FTSys. We are not using ID. We are not using. Are we using request? As far as I know, you cannot even use request in WebAssembly. Surday, JSON, these are our tracing we don't need. We can't use it yet. Chrono, we probably do. Although, uh, am I using Chrono? Yeah, I am also using request for some reason. No, it is not getting used, so I will remove it from here. HTTP bytes, diesel. Are we using diesel? We could be in the future. So I'll keep it. Regex we are one cell we don't. Rand. Okay, we are using Rand. Are we using URL? Base 64 we are. SHA-2, no. Loader, zip, argon, diffie. No. Did I miss anything? Let me see. We have cookie, we have FTSDK, we have Survey, we have Survey JSON, we have this error. We have Chrono, Diesel, although I am not using Diesel. HTTP bytes, base 64, rand, and regex. Some. If you add a new, okay, complaint, okay, nice. I think we have it somewhere in .com. Let me look for it. So if I go to .com and look for unused grid dependencies. Hmm. So I have seen you using this feature, but I don't remember where. Yeah, it isn't fasten, so I guess let's have a look. Yes, nice. So we can copy it and use it in lib. Does it want, or it will probably error? Yeah, error when you I don't have to explain this. This should be so Rust Analyzer will help you. So no comments needed, and so I should be able to build the Rust project. Let me see. So I have modified these guys and okay. So let's try to launch a shell now. Yeah, I have to. So Nix will not open a shell until I have checked the files into Git. So doing that and doing a next develop will open a shell. Why is it was okay? It was so fast for some reason. Oh, because I also copied the log file. Nice. So let me see if I have the correct Rust version, and I should be able to go into backend. Oh, I also don't need to be in backend. wasn't 32 unknown. Unknown? Nice. So let's see. So I'm guessing I could probably get rid of Chrono and RAND because FTSDK is re-exporting them. So I should not have them in my Corgo file. But that is a future improvement that we can add. Why did it not compile? External crate rejects unused. Nice. We already found, okay, we are also not using this error. Nice. So I don't have to have this error. You can choose to not use nightly if you are not using those features, field extractors. I am using field extractors, by the way. And okay, we can talk about that in a bit, but I will read the other. I am starting to have second thoughts about yes, that is what I was going to say. Although, so the field extractors thing in FTSDK is very nice. So those of you who do not know, I will show you by going into the lib. So this is one of the HTTP handlers. So this function directly maps to an HTTP route. Doesn't matter which verb it is, it will accept all the connections on, let's say that this app is mounted on the root, so it will accept requests for slash create dash meeting. So what this parameter does is it will either read from the request body or the query parameter the title field, and it will take its value and assign it to the title variable, and by default it is, I think, string. It is a string. So the field extractors features is exactly that. Is it? I think it is, yeah. Although it's not called extractor, it is called, I think, const adt params or something. Just const adt params. Is there a way to configure the value of how to call? Huh, I don't know. Yes. So this is the, although this, I mean, I should not be reading it from here. I was expecting a Rust website link though. How to pass? No, this is their forum. Yeah. So okay, of course, that makes sense. We call it field extractors, but Rust calls it ADT params. So this is actually very convenient though, that you can. So if you have seen Axum, if you have used Axum or Actix, they too have similar pattern where they have macros. I mean, in case of Axum, you don't even have macros because they have implemented it for every function of every arity. So arity is the number of parameters. So they have implemented what is it called? I think I am getting distracted, but it is fine. What was it? Into handler also? Into, I think, request. What was it? Response into response. No, this is for the returning part of the. Okay, I think it's called from request. Yes. So Axum implements this trait for almost, okay, who is Bogi? I do not, if this guy is from my Discord, yeah, so Actix extractors are that Axums are okay, but I am not sure about Actix though. I mean, it is our Discord, communism. Anyways, so type safe request information extraction. Yes, so the same thing happens in Axum too. And FTSDK also, yeah. So this ugly thing that you see right here, the consequences of not having, this is what I'm talking about. So Axum or Actix doesn't matter. They have some sort of a trait. So you are not skipper. Okay. I thought you were skipper when you said my Discord. You must not be Didi. I don't know who else. Anyways, I am going to ignore that message. So I was saying Axum or Actix will have some sort of trait and they will implement this trait for this ugly thing. So function of three parameter. This is actually, let me see. So this has, yeah, some function of three parameters or up to 16 parameters. So FTSDK also does it, and that is how you are able to have these extractors. But Axum or Actix is actually limited to what uh, HTTP is able to give you. So Axum will only be able to extract request body, for example, or query parameters, the set of query parameters, or all the headers, but it will not extract for you a very specific query parameter that you say, or a very specific header. You can implement your own extractors that will do that, but the thing is, when you go and implement those extractors, that will be specific to a single key. So you can create an extractor that is just able to extract the title query parameter from the field. So in Rust stable, that you can do today. What you cannot do is make that extractor generic over the field that it extracts from the list of query parameters. So that is what const ADT params is able to give us, and I am very, to be honest, grateful for that. So I don't want to get rid of this feature. I think we can do it via macros though. We can implement structs. We can write implementations at build time via macros. So we could say, let's say FTSDK required and say title here, and this would just then be, I don't know, something like that. So we can have macro attributes like this, and we could do it in a Rust table today, although it is a macro which has its consequences, although the consequences are not like that significant. You just gain a little bit of build time. But the advantage is you don't have to use nightly. And since the nightly is actually forced on you because FTSDK. Anyways, I am not so this problem I don't want to talk about because this is very specific problem of FTSDK and the creators of FTSDK, which is us, but it is not relevant to the stream today. So I will undo this guy. And where were we? We were compiling and we found that we don't need regex and we don't need This error. Okay, wait. So we do need regex. I will tell you why. So UUID has a test that is using regex. So ideally, so I think Rust has a dev dependencies. Yes. So we can do dev dependencies. Dependencies regex dot workspace is equals to true, so that our test can compile and we we I think we did get rid of this error. So I think this will work now. We have a lot of warnings. So I have people on Discord trying to talk to me? No. Okay. I think it was Skipper. Anyways. Anyways. So we were able to compile. Let me see. Was unknown release. We have talk version. Nice. So we are able to compile. So I will add this guy to the list and maybe also remove this error from here. Hmm. Uh, Even though I'm removing this error, I will very soon add it. Hmm. So staging that, we have everything, I think. Okay, I also want to bring some of the README. So I think I can copy it from GitHub itself. Where is .com? I cannot find. Okay, here is .com. What I want to do is go to talk. Here is the README. How do I see raw? I want to see it raw. I want to copy its contents. Go to README. No, this guy. Hmm, nice. Add missing files that were missed during history migration. History import. Nice. So can we post it to GitHub? I can. That is weird. So I assume that I don't have access to this repo, but somehow I do. And we have done it. It took us almost an hour to import the history, although I did get distracted by people in chat, but I have done it first try. How about that? So yes, we have a few environment variables, and we, by the way, yeah, I mean, yes, if I had ignored the stuff, I could have probably done it in 15 minutes. But we enjoyed the process. The thing that matters is the process, not the result, or the time that you took to reach the result. But anyway, so we have the history. So we have accomplished today's goal, and I had said that if we have time, I will move on to other things. But in order to do that, I will first have to give people context on what exactly is going on here. And I don't think I can do that because I cannot even run this here because Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We also missed FTD files. Oh no. So I oh so I so I failed to do the thing that I and I have also posted on GitHub. So I have in a way s- messed up the history of this report too. We don't have RFDD files. Oh shit. I should have double checked the glob patterns. Oh no. Oh no. We will have to manually. Oh, okay. The pain. And I was. Oh, I have also gotten rid of the .com repository. So wait, let me see how many files were there. Well, we technically failed. So first we have one, two, three, four. We have four FTD files, and they don't technically need explanation. You might say they don't need the history. Let me just wait. Where is fast and FTD? Oh, I will have to create a separate fast and FTD file for this. Anyways, the people on the stream will not know what any of that means, so I apologize for that. I wanted to explain that, but I had specifically chosen the topic such that it is not specific to my work, so that I can also stream and do work stuff in a way. Anyway, so I will manually copy these three FTD files. Is there anything important in to do? I think there is. There is a lot of stuff. Although this guy is not valid, but I will still keep it. So I will copy projects.com talk everything.ftd in www. Nice. And I also want to do. I think it was called. I think I can just do this guy and get to do one. Nice. Ah. It makes me sad that I had to do it manually and I lost some history. But thankfully, there was not much work. I mean, there was not much history associated with these files. Yeah, only 37 lines of code here, 3 lines here. Okay, and 150 lines there. So it is okay. It is, so we can live with that. We can probably live with that. I'll just quickly add it to add more missing files from the import. Mm. Nice. Anyways, I also wanted to make a small fix. So I think I am saying tokens somewhere. Yeah, I don't need to say that. I also don't need to say this guy because this page will load and yes. So I'll make this one small comment. Fix don't show anything other than tied components. The that UI loads slightly after the page has finished loading and during that time you could see FTD text components that are exposing the token. This does not look good and looks glitchy. So so we remove it. Nice. Anyways, so now we should be done. Now it is. Now we have all the files. Although I have to create the fast and FTD file, and I have to get. I think I'm using. Although I can. y- Am I using any components in here? So on index page, I do. I am using a bunch of UI 5 stuff. Anyways, I will take a look at that later. That is not relevant right now. So, do I want to continue? I probably not. My mother would be arriving soon. So, I should probably end the stream now. Technically, we did achieve what we said we would, but we had to do some things manually. I would say it is still pretty good for first day stream. So, yeah. Anyways, so this will this session will go on YouTube, and we will take a look at other things during the weekend because it is work stuff. Although I could take a look. So I will just explain the first task because the other two are not that interesting. So I said at the start of the stream that the doc app is based on Diet. So Diet not only gives you the backend infrastructure, but they also, if my internet is working, but they also give you a very nice UI kit, developer sample apps. No, so I think it was it this page. My internet is not behaving. Hmm. Nope, this is not the correct page. Yes, this is the thing that I was. So web code SDK UI kit web components. Nice. So Diet also gives you a bunch of web components that you can mount in your web app, and it will render a nice UI. So when I go to fiftra.com/talk and I start an instant meeting, uh, yeah, so this is just I just fixed that thing right now. So you could see some text and then everything went black. So I just removed so you cannot see that text now, which is great. Also, for some reason, the meeting app is always asking for permissions, which it shouldn't. And it is slow. Is it my laptop? I don't know. I don't know. And it is so okay. Oh, is it died? No, it is probably my internet. It is slow. Anyway, so this whole UI, even the loading screen and the thing that you see on the screen is actually rendered by one single died component, which is this guy. Now, the UI kit also from the preset. Yes. So the goal was, if I had continued to stream, was to actually, so this diet meeting is composed of these smaller components. So I had to, what the goal was to actually wrap in these individual components and make separate components so that the user of this package, I have also not explained what this is. So this is going to be a package. Think of it as a npm package that people will able to install it. So this is like an npm package for fasten. So people will be able to install it in their fasten apps, if that makes sense, and they will be able to use these wrapped components. And the benefit of wrapping those web components is that, one, that you can use pre-built UIs that are made by Diet and they are pretty good. The second is you can choose not to use them and create your own components in Fasten, or mix and match between the two. So you can either use some of the components by Diet and some of the components made by yourself, and that is the whole idea. Anyway, so I think it is my internet that is acting up. Yeah, I can see some red warnings on OBS. So I am not going to do this, and not because of the internet, but also because I don't have time now. I have to go do other things. But we will definitely work on it in the background. And in next Saturday stream, I will not be doing anything related to this most probably, because we will be looking at the we will be looking at something else. I have planned already what I'm going to do on the next stream, but I will not reveal it. You will have to be here next Saturday. So, with that said, I am going to stop the stream now, and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, by the way, Twitch has a raid feature. So, can I mean, I don't have anyone watching my stream. There are two people, so I can. What is even the point of figuring out how to raid other channels? But if you are on Twitch, let me see. I don't think I want to. No one is online, so I will not raid anyone, and I am not that popular to raid anyone. Anyways, so I am going to stop the stream. Bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend. See ya.